Hi, this is Sue from the Mountain Canary Company. I'm having trouble getting this started, so I'm going to let Ed start this for me. Go ahead.
It's one of those deals, you do it, blankety blank, 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 Ed. Okay, well, I'll do it for her. Today what I wanted to try to show you is a little more difficult, is I want to show you how to do an eye splice. An eye splice in a rope is called a permanent eye in the end of a line. One place we need it for sure as a packer with a pack saddle, if you have a Decker pack saddle, is when you put your sling rope on. The sling ropes will be first put on with a eye splice, and it'll be turned back in itself, as you can see here. There's the eye splice. It'll be turned back over itself, and the rope will run back through it and then be brought all the way back under again to finish out the what they call a basket hitch. Well, we're not going to go into that right now, but a couple things when you're looking at this right now, I want you to remember something. Down the road, we're going to be talking a lot about this. We'll be handling this a lot when we do our slings and we do our hitches. There's one on each side. If you'll notice, they're on opposite ends of the spectrum. Reason being, I put my sling ropes on for the dominant hand. In other words, if I'm pulling with the right hand, I pull it over here. If I go to the other side to pull with the right hand, it's over there. It makes a world of difference when you go to tighten your cargo up. But that's for another day. I just wanted to hit that with you. So here we are. This is what we're going to be doing. We're going to be putting a permanent eye in the end of a piece of rope. This is 3/8. It's approximately, between 30 and 45 feet. Depends on how I'm feeling about whatever cargo I'm carrying. Sometimes I'll put a longer one on some of them. Okay, now so what I'll do is, this is the only reason I needed the pack saddle. It's the only reason I needed to stand here in front of you. So at this moment I'm going to say cut. We're going to set up another scene for you where you can start. I can take this rope apart and show you step by step how to do it. Okay, thank you folks. I'll see you in a moment. Okay, we're back folks, and I've moved a few things around here for us. Got a pack box here for a backdrop. I've got a roll of masking tape, a knife, and that's about all I need here. Masking tape really helps a lot. And I have a piece of rope. Now this isn't 3/8. I got to grab a piece of 1/2 inch I had here in the shop. So what you do is first you make sure your ends are cut off fairly clean, okay? Fairly clean. Now don't start cutting anything to length or anything yet, but take a piece of masking tape. Can you see okay, Sue? Mm-hmm. I should have had this set aside. Take yourself a piece of masking tape, and what we'll do is we'll put kind of a finish end on this thing. You take the tape and you lay it and you hook it up on one of the 3 strands of the rope. You open one of the strands up and you roll it in the direction of the twist of the rope. Okay? See, so this rope is twisting. Let me show you a second. That's about all I need. So this rope is twisting. It's a right laid rope, so it's twisting this way to the right. So you just take your tape, catch it, and wrap it around it. What we're trying to do is we're trying to serve off the end of this thing. There's other ways of doing it, but this is the quickest and easiest way. You can use electrical tape. You can use anything you want on this thing. It's up to you. Okay, now this one's getting a little wild on me. So again, we'll just take it and we'll twist it into the turn. Grab it and put a piece of tape on it. Yeah, that'll work. And just wrap it around it. So we finish off that end a little bit so we can got something to work with. Otherwise it gets all fuzzy and runs all over the mountainside. Okay. Doesn't have to be pretty. Okay. Now can you see this now? Now we have this, as this rope lays out, it'll lay out. Now, you see how this is laying out right now? So we'll just take, we'll take one strand and lay it out. Okay? Then leave it out, okay? We'll take another strand and turn it out. Now we got all 3 strands apart. Now, I will pick where I want to put my eye. I'll mark the spot, okay? And I'll take the strands. You see how they're open here right now? Is that clear? Sue? Mm-hmm. Okay, see how they're open that right now? Now, I would make a smaller eye for a decker, but for the sake of this, I'm making a little bit bigger eye. Now, this is how it's going to go in. This will go over, under, but this one here will be different. It'll go over and under itself. Now, let me show you. First thing I'll do is I'll grab this, pinch the spot, hold my center one, I'll pinch the spot where I want to start. I'll twist it open, okay, like that. And I'll take that one that I had and slip it through. Okay, you see how it's still in the same format. Okay, same configuration. Now slowly bring it in. Don't hurry and tighten anything up too tight right now. Now this next one, because this went under this, over this one, and under this one. Now the next one will go, and you don't have to worry about that till later. This one now will go over the one we just went under, and over here behind it, we'll twist open another turn of rope. Are you clear, Sue? Now this one, you'll have to work this one across here a little bit. Now, as you see here, what we have is, again, here was the first one. Get this guy out of the way. Here was the first one that was in the middle. He went right underneath this one. This one went over that one and under that one. Now, quickest way to deal with this is to turn him over and look at the other side. Now, here is one that doesn't have anything underneath it. Okay? These have no. Okay, we take this guy, and it's a strange deal because this guy does everything himself to himself. So you take this right now, and you can see. You twist that open. Now, again, this one now goes back under that one and back out. That's the only difference in all this over-under business. Now, if you'll look, all 3 are set up to run slowly down the rope as we go over and under. They'll each have their own over and under, but this one didn't have something to go over. It had something to go under. So we choose this and make it go over itself and under itself. Now we're all set to go straight down that rope. Okay, now. We cut open it, just grab one, open it. Now we're going to go over. We're going over this one and under this one. Now look here. If you look at it, when you got it there, we're going over this one and under this one. Okay. Now we got one left. You look at it again, we go over this one and under this one. It doesn't have anything underneath it. So we go over that one and under this one. Okay, now we're going right straight down the rope. Nice and neat and clean. Can pull these back a little tighter now. Now the next one we do the same thing. We go over this one and under that one. So once we've picked one, then we just follow them around. Okay, over this one, under that one. Clear enough, Sue? Now, our last one here of a 3-run tuck. Now, here we go. We have not gone, we go over this one, and here's the one we haven't gone under, right? Correct? Right? Okay, we open it up and tuck it underneath. Now, there we are. Well, when you're working with polydac, polydac run is not like nylon rope. Nylon rope is very, very slippery and slick, and splices don't hold well in it. You'll have to go twice the number of splices. I go 3, 4, 5, depends on what I feel like on this polydac. You can live with 3, and this has got 3 in it. So this stuff is not near the extra slipperiness that nylon has, and nylon is very flexible and works really difficult, and there is a twist in this that helps to hold it. So then the last thing you do then is you pick this up and you roll it in your hands. That rolls everything all in nice and tight and neat. You can throw it on the ground and roll it with your foot. That's been done a lot. So there we are. We have we have a permanent eye at the end of a line, which we would then just turn over. We'd wrap it around the bar of the decker, bring it back, put the other piece through it, pull it through, and that's how we tie the sling rope onto a decker. So before we go further into sling ropes and go tying on, we have to cover at least how to put the tool together. So there we are. There's your temporary iron end of a line. May I ask Sue a question here? Was that clear enough?
I think so.
Think so?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So if you have any questions, you can always call me. The world's best book on knots is called the Encyclopedia of Knots, Ashley's Book of Knots. Now, it's been around forever. I carried a copy of it around in the bottom of my sea bag and the service. It's a phenomenal book. I mean, it's got more information in there on knots than you'll ever, it's mind-boggling almost. But here we go. That's how we tie this. So if there's any questions, review this again. And if there's still any question, you call me. Don't hesitate to give me a call. You'll find my information on the website. The bottom pages of the website through everything. Let's see. No, that's about it. So I thank you very much for coming by and visiting. I have a friend who would be very upset with this because I didn't tell a story, but right now, I don't necessarily have a story about Nice Splice. Now I can think about it for a while, but I have to go get a beer and sit back here because I'm sure there's one in there somewhere. Okay, folks, thank you all very much for coming by. Remember, ride as often as you can, but please ride safely. I'll see you again here next time.